Today I'm going to finish making my goat's milk maple soap. I have one final step to make, which is the main batter of the soap, which I'm going to make in my 4-pound mold. And then I have my maple leaf embeds that I'm going to line up in the mold that way, and they will support each other as I put them in to the batter. If you saw my last video, it was called Making Maple Leaf Embeds. And I made these embeds of maple leaves out of various pretty colors. And if you look at them now, it's been about 4 days. They turned brown. So I made a mistake. And that's the whole point behind my YouTube videos, is when I make a mistake, you can learn with me. What I did was I checked out the website for this fragrance, and all I did was I quickly checked the vanilla content, and it has 0.011 vanilla. So that's not very much at all. That's a percentage. And I should have looked more carefully, because usually it's vanilla that makes the batter turn brown. However, other things can as well. And usually these bakery ones turn brown. So I shouldn't be at all surprised when I went back to the website, because I thought I'd made a mistake. I thought, well, because I remember checking it. I thought, well, that's so strange, because I checked and it didn't have very much vanilla. It has something else in it that makes it go brown. And the manufacturer told me that. I did not look closely enough, so it's my bad. Anyhow, these are still kind of cool. The only color that has hung on is the green. I don't know if you can see it on the video. Put some in the light here. The green is still in there. So that's pretty darn cool. And I'm just going to show you what size these are. This is my coffee soap. So compared to the coffee soap, this is what you get. It fills up most of the soap. So what I'm going to do is make the batter to go around the leaf, and I'm not going to put fragrance in it, because look, this is already fragranced with maple. It's called maple cream, and it smells, my kitchen right now smells so good. It smells like pancakes, maple syrup. It smells just wonderful. I've already mixed the topping, so the topping is going to have the maple fragrance again. So this is all going to turn brown. I mixed this up maybe 40 minutes ago, and it's thickening so I can pipe it. I'm going to show you the colors that I'm going to use. I have 3 different colors. This is red, orange, shimmer, mica. I have yellow, hello, and this is again, they're both from Candora Soap. And I have yellow oxide powder. So I'm going to get those bright yellows, and I'm going to have the plain batter with no color to get some contrast around this dark leaf. I have my oils ready here. They are at 114. I've just heated them up. I obviously did it a bit too much, because I noticed that they were substantially colder than my lye water. So 115, and I know my lye water is 100. Still 100. So this was 80. I heated it up, went overboard, but we're close to each other anyway. Nice and warm and not too warm. So I have a touch of this, what's called lye lint. It's weird when you look at the lye water, sometimes you can see little funny bit of lye that didn't seem to dissolve in. The best thing to do in that case is to strain it, which is what I'm going to do with this one. Pouring her through the strainer. And then I'm going to stick blender and add my colorants. Hello friends, I am going to cut my soap now. You can see it's been 2 days, and you can see I already cut 2 pieces here. That's the end piece, so the leaf didn't quite come out, and that's the next piece, and it's starting to turn brown, as it should, because the website told me. All I had to do was look at the website, and it told me this would turn dark brown, so don't do what I did. But here we have my soap. So it's the opposite. So this is all going to turn brown. This should turn brown. It looks so cool the way it is. I wish it would stay. It's not going to, though. Yeah, don't do what I did. Read all the information. So, you know, something in my brain told me this was going to turn brown, and because this was not my intention when I ordered the fragrance oil. I was just going to make a one color soap, and maybe with an orangey piping or something. I love this. Don't you wish it would stay like this? Oh, too bad. Okay. Anyhow, you know, it doesn't have to be a maple fragrance to have this look. There's another supplier that also has maple fragrance, but it also turns brown. So, anyway, I've just scored this at 1 inch in case you're wondering how I know where to cut. I feel confident that I don't need my miter box. I've marked off 1 inch, and I'm just using my cutter here as confidently as I can. Anyhow, so don't do what Megan did. I knew in the back of my mind that this was going to turn brown, and I was working and busy and fitting in too much, and all I did was look at the vanilla content and said, hey, wait a minute. This is good. It's not good. But, you know, brown's a nice color too. And I had some practice making those embeds. When I bought that cookie cutter with Erin, we also bought a teddy bear. And I've seen someone else use the teddy bear lately. And it is so cute, the teddy bear. So my story is that you can use any shape. If you find a nice cookie cutter, you can use, you know, teddy bears, hearts. So Valentine's Day, I think next year I'm going to use a heart. That'd be nice with Love Spell. It doesn't discolor. Well, it did a little bit. My Love Spell has turned a little bit beige, peachy. Not too much, just a touch. Anyhow, I digress. You could use a heart for Valentine's Day. Teddy bear for like a children's kind of fragrance, like if your soap does turn brown like this one, you go for the dark embed and the lighter background. I think next time I make maple, I am going to do the light leaf and everything around it, the fragrance. It's been hard to find. So here's the one side. Now remember, these are cookie cutters, not a straight through embed. If you haven't seen my video on how I made these leaves, just go back one video and you'll see it. That one you see both. There are 14 leaves that I put into this one loaf, and you see sometimes you got part of the leaf in. I like that look. I think that's kind of cool. It reminds me of autumn. My real memory of maple leaves is my cat's playing with a bottle cap. My real memory of maple leaves is from when I lived in Ottawa, and it was so pretty. Also Toronto, but more so when I got to Ottawa and Gatineau. There's no leaf on that side. There's the leaf. These leaves should be red. This would be a good Canada Day soap. I suppose it doesn't have to be maple fragrance either. This could be made with any fragrance. Alright, so the moral of the story in this video is don't be like me. Don't soap when you're tired, when you've worked all day, and pay attention to things and trust your instincts. My instincts told me this was going to... I was very surprised the bakery scent wasn't going to go brown. And, oh, look at how pretty that one is. Let's just pretend it's going to stay like this. And what else? You know, just have fun. So even when I saw these embeds go brown, I just had to rethink my design. This is the opposite design of what I had in mind. I was going to do bright colors and a dark background. I know this is going to go brown, so I went for a total opposite. So this is leftover batter. I made a small little bit of soap using soap balls that I made. So when I made the leaves with the cookie cutter, I had all this leftover batter. Now if this was cookies, you would just keep rolling it out and make more cookies, right? So I did a similar thing, but I made soap balls. I just rolled them up in my hand. I'm scoring this off at 1 inch. So I just rolled them up in my hand, kind of like you would with Play-Doh. I'm going to cut off the end of this. So we should just see polka dots. There we go. They're cute. Now again, these polka dots are going to turn dark brown. That's all right. That's kind of neat. I have had, so it's not just... Yeah, we all know vanilla makes things brown, right? And this one website I use is awesome. It gives you so much information, and the people that use it put in tons of reviews. So you can read their reviews and learn. Another one I use does not have the same kind of information. The fragrances are still good, but you know, people aren't leaving reviews as much, and doesn't tell you as much, so you just have to make a small little sample and see what happens. So I've had yellows go orange. Oh, look how many lots of dots in that one. That's fun. And I've had pinks turn peach, and I've had greens turn blue. I've had things turn out just the way I wanted them to. Whites turn beigey. So sometimes you have a fragrance and you have no info on it at all. Yeah, so that's when I like to use my little mold and just do a small batch. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing me make this maple soap with maple leaf shaped embeds. I'm going to do this again probably in 2 months. And I'm going to do it totally opposite. I'm going to do a light leaf, like red, maybe red and orange, with something that I know will not discolor, like maybe even no fragrance, and dark background of the maple fragrance. So stay tuned. We'll do it for take 2. So this is my last video of the week. I have a craft show on Saturday. My goal every time I have craft shows is just to go and have a ton of fun. I'm very thankful. I won a prize, which was to get my table fee back. So that has been a blessing. Very nice touch to my week to just feel good about the weekend coming up. I've got all my soaps ready. I packaged them. I wrapped and shrink wrapped, heat gunned, labeled. Everything's into Health Canada. We're good to go. Everything's good. And they're in their bins waiting to go. And I hope that all of you have a good weekend. If you see this in an archive, I hope that you have a good day, whatever day of the week it is. And go back and watch my other videos to see how we got to this point. I'm going to do a video soon. I've had this idea for a while about my favorite soap channels on YouTube. I'm going to pick 10 and give you like a 1 minute, 1 minute about why each one is one that I really like. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I started, I had like one person I was watching, and I kept thinking, well, there must be many more, and I just kept searching, and it took me quite a long time actually to find all the channels I follow. I follow, I don't know, like 15 soap channels, and they're all awesome. Everyone is so wonderful. So I'm just going to share some of my favorites, and I encourage, in that video, I'm going to ask people to link in the comments to their favorites, and there you go. We can all share and grow the community. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this semi-soap fail or soap save. I don't know what this is, but learnings anyway. Check all the information about your fragrances, not just one little thing, and don't soap tired, and take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.